Well, good morning, everybody. This is Saturday, June 18th. This is our day 14. Day 14 is beginning. It's a little bit after 5:30. We started walking at 5:30. Some of our team members, our group, our Camino team got together this morning, and we're all headed out to a town called Hornillos del Camino. It's about a 21 kilometer walk, which is about 13 miles. Not too bad. It's about right now 71 degrees. It's going to get up to about 95, 96 today by 5 o'clock. So we definitely want to get there hopefully around 12:30 today walking. You know, 2.5 miles an hour is about what we're averaging. We got some hills to climb today. But we had a great stay here in Burgos. Burgos is a beautiful city, about 180,000 people in population. And we got to tour the cathedral, so hopefully you got to see a lot of good pictures yesterday if you watched the previous video. So anyway, stay tuned for more to come. Talk to you later. Okay, it's Saturday morning, about 7:30. Making good progress, walking back on the trail, and just wanted to check in and show you where we're at and what we're doing. And group of folks behind us, there's a group in front of us. Christopher and Cy are walking. So beautiful morning, feels great. We're in shorts and t-shirts, and it's gonna be a hot day, so stay tuned, more to come. Well, here we are on the Meseta. So it's gonna be another beautiful hot day. See this moon up there, and the sun's behind us. So we're walking to the small town coming up. I hope it has some cafe, because we're all ready for a cup. I think we had to walk 10K to get to breakfast, right? But we have Carla with us today.
Hi.
So Carla from Lima, Peru.
Peru.
So,
Yeah, Peru.
and her two daughters are in the back, walking back there with Cy. And we had a group that just passed us from Houston. So the two guys up front there, they're from Houston, Texas. So you're meeting all kinds of people from all over the world. And everybody we've met are good people. They're all on the pilgrimage. You can see the the windmills out there in the distance. So we're coming up on the windmills. So we'll be on the Meseta for at least 7 or 8 days, I guess. So it's supposed to be like Kansas, walking through Kansas. So we'll see how that goes. Buen camino. Some of them are just too busy. So, okay, more to come. Stay tuned. Okay, coming into a little town. We're gonna get a cafe. Cute little town here. We've walked 10 kilometers this morning, which is 6 miles, just to get breakfast. And we see the Swedens over here. The guys from Sweden that we've been walking with off and on. They're moving out pretty fast. Hey, what's up? How y'all doing?
Back to normal.
Nice little town. Walking through it, we just had a cafe and a chocolate pastry, which was really good. So I'm here with Cy. Hola. We were just admiring on the top of these buildings. There's humongous birds and bird nests. See if I can get a visual of it so you can see it here in a second. Day 14, Si, that's good.
Hey.
Okay, here we are coming up to another cafe, but we've already had our cafe, so we're gonna keep going. But a beautiful little town. We had cafe, I had 2 espressos, and Sai had a cup of cafe con leche. And wait, hola. So we're way ahead of the other group. They were walking back here behind us. I think the espresso kicked in and we just took off. So anyway, beautiful town. Got a little water fountain. Most of the towns have a fonte or a fountain. So yeah, nice town, beautiful. Very clean. Okay, more to come. Just a beautiful little town. I have to go around here. This is so beautiful. It's starting to get warm. It's going to be really hot today. It's supposed to be one of the hottest days since we've been on the Camino. It's just a cute little town. La Burgos. That'll be great. We did a good job. See the mural over on the wall? We're only 476 kilometers now to Santiago de Compostela. You can see the picture there. So we started on the far right at Saint Jean Pied de Port, and we went to Burgos, and now we're in between Burgos and, well, we just started. That little red dot there beside Burgos is where we're at now, but we're headed to Leon, is the next big city, about 7 or 8 days out. And then we'll head into Santiago. So stay tuned. They got a lot of paintings on buildings here. It's really wild.
She's the first one to get the gold for the Philippines in the Olympics.
That is great.
Her name is Hayden Diaz.
Yes.
And I don't know what's the correlation, why she had the picture here. She has a picture.
Yes.
Maybe on that medallion.
Yeah, pretty. This is a gorgeous town. And you can see the windmill, and then there's another mural out there in the field on that building. Somebody's very artistic. There's a whole group coming. Sai just said we're feeling the heat of the Meseta. It's starting to set in on us. Yeah.
Here is that one.
Cute little church. I tell you what, I am just blown away at what these churches have on the inside. It's just fascinating to go through the churches. We'll continue to do that because the Camino takes us through every town and by the church, and you can go in, and we typically stay out at albergues, get to go tour the churches, which is really nice. Yes. The Meseta. We are in the Meseta. We got a slight incline going up, but then it'll come back down and just be flat as can be. So we're probably 4 miles away from our destination for the day, for day 14. So it's just lots of wheat fields. There's a few remaining hills, you know, we've just started the Meseta after leaving Burgos. Absolutely beautiful day. Sun is coming out, you know, it's out and it's getting hot. And one thing they say about the Meseta, it's long and there's no shade when you're walking. So, gotta have plenty of fluids. But everybody's doing good. It's a great day. Glad to be back out on the trail today after taking a day of rest. So, we're all healed back up and ready to go. Christopher's blisters are doing better. How you doing, Christopher?
Good.
Doing good.
Foot, got a little pain in my left foot at the bottom, but not bad.
Not bad.
Blisters are a lot better.
Okay, good.
We're moving.
We're moving today. Moving good. And
Yeah,
the cafe helps.
Yeah, we should get there by maybe 11:30.
Yeah, we got up early this morning. Wanted to beat the heat. So yeah, I was just saying, you know, these are the few remaining hills that we have to worry about leaving Burgos, and then it'll go flat. Stay tuned, more to come. I tell you, I'm very happy with my hat. My hat's got ventilation around the top. You can feel the cool breeze blowing through it. So it's probably one of the best purchases I made. But yeah, most of my stuff I got at, well, Columbia Sportswear, and also REI. REI has a ton of great products for outdoor camping and hiking, and you know, so that's where my backpack and everything came from. So I feel like when I was preparing for the Camino, I bought a lot of stuff. I bought extra stuff that I really didn't need to bring. So I do plan to, when I get back home, have another video on what you actually need to take on the Camino versus everything that I actually brought, because leaving Burgos, we actually went ahead and went through our backpacks, and we left some more items back there in the hotel room that we, you know, wanted to reduce the weight of our backpack. So I'm probably down to around 22, 23 pounds now versus where I was in St. John. I was at 27 pounds. Way too heavy. You need 10% of your body weight on your back, no more than that. Which for me should be around 17 and a half, 18 pounds. And I was carrying about 10 pounds heavier than what I should have been. So, you know, at the very beginning. So you learn. The next time, if I come back and do it again, I will have a lot less gear, because a lot of the stuff I'm carrying I haven't even used. We haven't even used a sleeping bag. We're using a sleeping liner. And sleeping liner, this is like a thin sheet sleeping bag, and it works great because it's so hot. So anyway, just some information. I'm gonna do a video at the end to show you what you actually need and leave all the stuff, so you don't have to buy all the stuff up front and find out you really don't need it. Okay, stay tuned. Welcome to Kansas. That's what it reminds me of. All right. So you see we're coming off the top plateau. We're going down pretty steep. But you see in the distance there, Hornillos del Camino, I guess is how you say it. Hornillos. But that's where we're headed. That's where we're at today. So we're making good timing. The sun's hot. You can see it's like down in the bottom of this valley. But that's where we're headed. And it's probably another hour, at least an hour walk. So hour and 15 minutes. So stay tuned, more to come. Yeah, we're doing good. All right, well, looks like we're coming in on Hornillos del Camino. There's the sign right there. Let's see if I can get it. There it is. So it's been 5 hours of walking. Christopher and I are burning up. Beautiful, beautiful countryside here. We did it. Another 12 and a half miles in the books. So we're sitting around 192 miles total of walking. The 525 miles that we anticipate walking. So we're making pretty good progress. We're almost at the 200 mark. So here in a few more towns down the road, we'll be at the halfway point, which we'll get it you get a certificate. You can go get a certificate at the halfway point. Show your Camino passport. By the way, we have a Camino Pilgrim's passport that we've been getting stamped at all the little towns that we stay in the cities. So I meant to show that the other day, but I'll pull it out and show it once we get to our place here tonight. I'll show you how many stamps we've already received since traveling from Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port in France.
Yeah,
but
it's pretty cool. They have all the restaurants and albergues or hotels and churches all provide stamps. They're all unique, different colors, pretty cool looking, so it's a good way to keep up with where you've been.
Well, plus in order to qualify for your Compostela, your certificate for completing the Camino de Santiago, you have to show your pilgrim's passport that as proof that you've been to all these towns along the way to prove that you've walked the distance, and that qualifies you for the Compostela.
Yep.
Buen Camino. So anyway, coming into this small town, and this is where we're supposed to stop and stay. We're gonna check it out. We're gonna get us some lunch, and depending on how far the next town is, we may decide to keep moving because this it's flat. We feel good. I've got another 10K in me if we needed to. 6 more miles or so. But we'll see. If this town's cute, we'll stay here. But our team is still coming down the mountain way back there. The 2 cafe espressos that I had put me in overdrive, and I just took off. So good walking. Okay, more to come. Keep going. We're gonna find us a cafe and take a break and get us some lunch, and then decide, are we staying here tonight or are we moving on? Because we feel good. I think I've got another at least 5 to 10K in me. So we'll see what happens. Hornillos meeting point, albergue. Hola!
We did it!
Hey!
Hey, vale.
Okay, good to see everybody.
Nice. Welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome to Hornillos. Bienvenidos. You're a lot faster than I expected.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm flying like from the U.S. route.
They got a couple of burgers.
Lawrence from Austria.
Lawrence from Austria.
Good to see you, buddy. Sai! Daniela!
Gas price is so high, so it's like that.
Everybody say hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Your